Hello friends, welcome to my channel 5 Minutes History. In this video, I bring you the story of Genghis Khan, one of history's most controversial and fascinating figures. His life and reign have been the subject of debate for centuries. Was he a visionary ruler who united a fractured world, or a ruthless conqueror whose bloodthirsty methods brought untold sufferings? The answer depends on the lens through which one views his legacy. Genghis Khan was the founder and the first great Khan of the Mongol Empire. Originally named Temujin, he was born around 1162 CE near the banks of the Unan River in present-day northeastern Mongolia. His father Yasuji was the Mongol chieftain of the Borjigin tribe, which was part of the Mongol tribal confederation. After his father was poisoned by rivals, the tribal alliance collapsed, and Temujin's family was abandoned by their own clan and left to survive alone on the harsh Mongolian steppes. They endured extreme poverty, often going hungry and struggling against the bitter cold. As a child, Temujin faced betrayal, captivity, and violence, including years of enslavement by a rival tribe. These early hardships forged his resilience, leadership, and fierce determination, and influenced his later actions as one of the greatest leaders in history. After his father's death, Temujin also faced family struggles, with his older half-brother Bektir threatening his leadership. As such, Temujin took the drastic step of killing his half-brother to protect himself and ensure his place as the head of his family. His charismatic personality helped to attract his first followers and to form alliances with prominent steppe leaders. Decimating his rivals, he soon became the sole ruler of the Mongolian steppe. Temujin formally adopted the title Genghis Khan, the meaning of which is uncertain, at an assembly in 1206 CE. Carrying out reforms designed to ensure long-term stability, he transformed the Mongol tribal structure into an integrated meritocracy dedicated to the service of the ruling family. His primary goal was to unite the Mongol tribes, which had been fragmented and constantly at war with each other. Through a combination of diplomacy, military might, and sheer force of will, Genghis Khan succeeded in bringing together what was once a fractured and decentralized nomadic society. He created a highly disciplined and organized army, emphasizing merit over tribal affiliations, which was revolutionary in a world dominated by bloodlines and aristocracy. Under his rule, the Mongol Empire grew rapidly, expanding through Central Asia, Middle East, and Eastern Europe. This expansion facilitated cross-cultural exchanges, which led to significant advancements in technology, science, and culture. One of his greatest innovations was the introduction of a postal system called YAM that spanned the vast Mongol Empire. The system featured more than 1400 postal stations, which were 15 to 40 miles apart, and had reliable attendants with over 50,000 horses. It was estimated that couriers could travel 20 to 30 miles per day, which allowed for faster communication and allowed control over distant territories. Additionally, he promoted trade and commerce, which flourished under the protection of the Mongol Empire, connecting east and west through the famous Silk Road. Innovations such as papermaking, printing, gunpowder, and medical practices traveled between China, Middle East, and Europe, shaping the development of the modern world. Genghis Khan also codified laws known as Yasa, which, while draconian in some respects, established a uniform legal system that emphasized loyalty, discipline, and respect for authority. His policy of religious tolerance allowed people of various faiths to coexist peacefully within his empire. As such, his forward-thinking strategies and reforms laid the foundation for a unified and enduring empire that eventually became the largest contiguous empire in history. However, Genghis Khan's legacy is also deeply marred by the sheer brutality of his military campaigns, which were marked by mass slaughter and psychological warfare. When he attacked a city or kingdom, he often obliterated it completely, killing tens of thousands of civilians and soldiers alike. For example, the siege of Nishapur in Iran in 1221, following the death of his son-in-law, resulted in the slaughter of more than 100,000 civilians. Similar massacres took place in cities like Samarkand, Khwarezm, Meru, and Herat. In addition to decimating populations, the Mongols destroyed vital infrastructure such as irrigation systems, libraries, and religious sites. This caused long-lasting damages, particularly in regions like Mesopotamia, where agriculture and urban life collapsed and never fully recovered. Some Persian and Arab historians such as Juwayni and Rashid al-Din recorded that extremely harsh punishments, including boiling people alive, were used by Mongol leaders in certain situations, especially against traitors or rebellious city leaders. The use of terror was not simply a side effect of Mongol military strategy, it was an intentional and calculated method. Genghis Khan understood the power of fear in maintaining control. He would often spare a city or a population if they surrendered without resistance, but if they resisted, the punishment was brutal and indiscriminate. Entire populations were wiped out to send a message to others. Resistance would lead to utter annihilation. The duality of Genghis Khan's legacy, a visionary ruler who transformed the Mongol world, and a brutal conqueror responsible for mass slaughter, makes him one of the history's most complex figures. On one hand, his ability to unify warring tribes and create a vast empire demonstrates strategic genius and visionary leadership, while on the other hand, his military tactics, characterized by wholesome destruction and terror, highlights a ruthless streak that bordered on barbarity. Thus, Genghis Khan was both a visionary and a butcher. His methods were often inhumane, but they were also part of a larger plan to consolidate power, build an empire, and create a lasting legacy.